Alright, this is the movement guide. I have second part video of the settings video because I don't want to make a 40-minute video. So I'm going to split it up in some parts. The first part was the settings guide. The second part is going to be movement. The third part might be aim. And then the fourth part will be my audio settings and my block strap settings. So yeah, quick thing, if you haven't seen that, go watch that. And also watch my teaching a noob. I have a lot of tips and tricks in that video of certain game mechanics and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not going to go over my settings in this video. Go watch those other videos if you want. Quick plugs, I am close to 1K subs. Please subscribe. Second plug, I do have a Roblox group. People keep asking me, what's your username? How do I find you on Roblox? Add me. So yeah, I made a Roblox group for people that want to find me on Roblox. It's called 4 AM Constellations. I don't really know why I came up with this name, but yeah. I have a few people in here already. I'm giving this role to like the first 20 people in here. It's just to kind of show, you know, you've been here since, you know, since the start I made this group. So yeah, I do plan on having some events and stuff like that. Maybe for videos, I need people, or, you know, like a quick giveaway or something like that. I have a lot of ideas that I'm coming up with. But yeah, speaking of ideas, if you have video ideas of games that you want to see, certain things on Roblox, certain things on personal life, let me know. I try to record all of them. My voice seems to be freaking going because I have been re-recording these videos. Oh my god. Okay, back to the video before I freaking geek out. Yeah, movement guide. I can't just tell you press D, press A, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna kind of go over a few things that you might see me do in videos and explain them. First thing is gonna be is don't just run in a straight line. I see this so much, is people running in a straight line and shooting. Mix it up, okay? We need to see some strafes in there. So we need to see, you know, holding D, holding A, holding D, going A. You know, mix it up, mix it up, mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. You know, maybe hold D for a little bit, short A, back to D, long A, and stuff like that, okay? Mix it up. I can't tell you what to do. You gotta do that part yourself, okay? But yeah. And then mix some jumps in there, you know. With jumping, it will mess up your aim, so you're gonna have to adjust that aim. So yeah. Sorry, sir. You gotta die. But yeah. Now I'm gonna go into kind of some of the moves you might see me do in some other videos. I have 3 in mind so far. So yeah. First one's gonna be this gate jump that you see me do. What I like to do a lot is when I'm coming out here, I like to take this position right here. And I like to take a position on the wall and then kind of get some pop shots off. If I see an opening, I push up. I hit some jumps in there, hit some strafes, some spins in there, and then I get behind this tree. This tree blocks me from the field of view of the people up on the wall. And then the only other gap that you have to take is this gap right here. This is the only other part that will expose you. You take that gap, you make it to the wall, you heal up a bit if you're really weak. And then this jump I like to do right here on the gate, it might take me a few tries because I am rusty, it seems. You get up on this little gap on this little ledge, and then you hit a quick little strafe right there. As you can see, I'm freaking washed. Holy crap. There you go. You can slow down the video to see the keystrokes. It's just kind of, you get up on the wall, you hit a quick A, D, and then I kind of like to push myself with a W. You can do it on the side and it just mirrors the movements. You press D and then back to A, and you press W. I suck at this game. There we go. Sometimes I just won't even hold shift and I'll just do, let me reopen this gate real quick. I will just do a quick A jump back to D. You don't really need to hold shift. If you're using headless, your head won't pop up here. You can still be shot from right on this ledge. So if you're holding up here, you can still shoot someone from like right here. You see my bullets are kind of phasing through the wall right there. So yeah, that's the first jump, is the gate jump. Second one is, I like to do my videos. It's more for style points. It doesn't really do anything. It is kind of effective. But yeah, some pop shots, okay? From up here is a very common way that people run up And if you're getting swarmed by people, you obviously don't want to just jump up in the air. If you jump up in the air when you're up here and you're versing a bunch of people, it gives them more time to beam you. So what I like to do is some quick pop shots here, okay? Again, it's the same AD motion, AD. Watch this, AD, AD, AD. But when you're crouching, you hit them with the quick. You hit them with the quick that, you know? Quick that, quick that, quick that. Some pop shots in there. Obviously, you don't want to keep just doing it back to back, back to back. Because if they just pre-fire you, you're literally just uncrouching straight into their shots. And obviously, you don't want that. So, yeah. I'm going to do it kind of slow-mo. You uncrouch. Pull out your shotgun. Shoot. Crouch. Like that. Once you can kind of get that down, you can start moving into like the moving around, strafing, and pop shotting. So what that looks like is kind of just uncrouch, hold A, pull out your shotgun, shoot, press D, crouch. And kind of get that movement down. Take it slow. I see a lot of people, I'm the same way. Everyone wants to do it quick, you know. But really, just getting down the movements and then working into speed is literally the best way to do it. So yeah. Uncrouch. A. Shotgun. You can mix a few AR shots in there. D. Crouch. Oh, watch this, ready? Okay, I suck at the game. But yeah, like that. Look at that. Again, don't just spam it, because if you're getting shot, you're getting pre-fired, and you keep doing that, you're going to crouch straight into their shots. But again, you see how hard it is to see someone up here? And that's where those pop shottings come in. You kind of play off of the point of view of the other person and the lines of sight that you can see people. When I'm crouched here, they can't see me. They can still kind of shoot me, but if you play back here, you can't be shot from someone down here. So yeah. That is the second part, is the pop shotting off the wall. You see me do. I will kind of just put this in here. If you're using headless, you can headless abuse right here. If you can kind of get the right angle, you can just shoot through the wall. Try to get the right angle. There we go. You can literally just kind of shoot through this wall if you're using headless. It makes it a lot harder for someone that far down. You see kind of like the angle that I'm shooting from? You see how hard that would be with headless on to see me. And then another little angle abuse that you can use for headless people or anyone is this little angle right here. It's a lot harder. You can see, like, if someone sees me and I have headless on, it's a lot harder to see my head. So you can kind of just angle yourself like that, and then you can literally just shoot straight through this this wall right here. You can still be shot, but it makes it a lot harder to see. You see me right here? If I had the headless on, it would be a lot harder. So yeah. Some other movement things that you see me do a lot is this jump crouch thing. Like if I'm shooting at someone, hit a little jump crouch in there, you know? Shooting at someone, hit a little jump crouch in there. So all you have to do that is literally jump crouch. Or you can't hold shift there in the middle of this, actually, because when you hold shift, you can't crouch in this game. So yeah, you jump, crouch. You just double tap, crouch. And how I kind of mix that in with fighting is I do the shotgun swaps, I let go of shift, I jump crouch, and then go back to the swapping and stuff like that. So we do have a fella here. Watch this. He thinks he can. Okay, wait. Let him go back down a little bit. You can kind of abuse hitboxes in this game. He's being smart and peeking low. I also definitely do not recommend using first person in this game. But yeah. That's pretty much the movement guide, okay? Just practice the strafes. Ignore that flying car in the sky. Practice the strafes, the left and right strafes. Mix some jumps in there. I'm currently getting aimbotted right now. But yeah, that'll be the end of the video. It's very scuffed. I am so sorry. I swear. I'm trying. I need to plan this better, but this was the one opening where my brother's not in the room and I can record a voiceover. So yeah, I'm sorry. I will try to comment on everything, and yeah, bye. Bye.